Let's run a quick experiment. I'm going to show you two videos of a box opening for the Travis Scott ones. Let me know which one do you think are replica sneakers or which one are the real pair. Ready? Here you go. Okay, time is up. Now, if you said that A was the real pair, you were absolutely wrong. A was the replica sneaker and B was the real pair. Did you get it right? And if you did get it right, was it a guess? Be honest. That intro was actually the same intro I had for another video about rep sneakers I made. One of my first videos I put out here on YouTube. And I just wanted to actually make an update video about rep sneakers just because of the recent raids that's been happening, and it seems like a lot of retailers, or I should say suppliers of these rep sneakers, are getting shut down and sued obviously by the companies that they're making replica sneakers of. So this video I want to talk about the morality of buying the shoes. Now obviously you can make a case about copying a huge brand shoes then selling them for a smaller price. It's pretty immoral. But let's talk about buying them, because a lot of people obviously think fakes are lame and they're cheap or whatever, right? But that was a time where when you look at fake sneakers or reps like 10 years ago, and they did not look anything like this shoe. I mean, there were Chinese knockoffs that were like 50 bucks and they looked awful. Like when you see them, you knew they were fake, and people used to make fun of them. I remember when I was in school, and you know, not all of us are rich, you know, not all of us have the money, and I really wanted a pair of sneakers. I wanted these LeBron, I think it was like LeBron 11s or whatever. I think that's what the big shoe was back then, right? I was looking up fake sneakers, how maybe I can get these shoes at Burlington that looks like it, you know what I mean? And I didn't. And if I did, I would have gone to school and looked like a fool. I remember I had these Air Force Ones. It was high tops, and the tongue said force on them, like that. If you know Air Force Ones, it doesn't say force on them. I remember I went to school and people were making fun of me. I didn't even know they were fake. And I was like, of course they're making fun of me. I didn't actually pay $250 or $150 for the actual shoe. I deserve that, right? And as years go by and reps become one-to-one, basically the same exact shoe made in the same factory as the actual sneakers from Nike, Jordan, Adidas, etc. You start to wonder, okay, these shoes look exactly the same. They're basically the same shoe. What's the big deal about buying a rep that's like $40 compared to a $500 shoe? Especially because there's a lot of sneakers that are over $500 resale. Not anyone really can buy them. I mean, unless you're rich, you're not buying that kind of shoe. Ever. Unless you're saving all the money you made from your paycheck at McDonald's for 2 months, you're not getting that shoe. And if you do, that's a bad investment. Don't do that. How else could you get the shoe? You can be like, oh, well, I guess I'll never have this shoe, never have this luxury in my life. Or you can buy the same exact shoe with a slight difference that's not even distinguishable unless you have one of those Instagram sneaker checkers with the light and the tapping and they do all that. I mean, there's no difference. So why not get that? And I think there's a few reasons. One, is not like the most easiest to get it. You have to have some kind of know-how to actually get to a supplier or get to an agent to actually get the shoe. Don't ask how I know that. And two, I feel like it's the stigma, right? I don't think people feel like they're going to get arrested for doing it, and you really can't. But I feel like it's the stigma. I mean, in the sneaker community, they do not like that you buy reps. They don't. They hate it, right? They'll make fun of you. They'll call you lame. They call you a disgrace to the sneakerhead community. And why? I think this is the reason. I think these people have bought hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of shoes, real shoes. And now they're looking at other people and they're buying the same exact shoes for a small fraction of the price. I would feel a certain type of way too. Or maybe there's just a bunch of old heads that love the game. They want to keep the purity of the game. Buy the sneaker. That's the least you can do. Maybe, I don't know. What I do know is that you won't be able to tell the difference. It's basically the same shoe, and I don't see any real harm in it. I don't think it's lame either. I know a lot of people think it's lame. These people think it's lame to do so. My opinion, If you got the money, you can do whatever you want with it. If you want a shoe, get it. Any means necessary. Don't steal it. But buy the shoe. I mean, why are we having these shoes for? Just because we like how it looks. We like how it looks. We like how it feels. That's it. Barely we like how it feels, to be honest, these days. But we like how the shoe looks. That's why we're getting it. That's why we want it. So if we get that shoe that looks like that, that's all that should matter to me. Who cares that it's $500? Who cares that it's $1,000? Like, if it's an ugly shoe and it's $10,000, that shouldn't mean nothing to anybody. It should make me look like a dumbass. I don't know. I think you guys should do whatever you guys want to do. I just want to do a quick update video about this because it's been a while since that last video and a lot has changed. Might not be as easy to get these replicas. So I just want to do a whole retrospective. But again, it's been Marshall. 3 skits a day, 1 video a day, 5 days in a row. I'll see you next time.